I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes of today's video. It's going to be how to get CASHAPP working with a credit profile.
When I look out my window, what do you think I see? And when I look in my window...
Oh boy, the trick-or-treaters are going to shit when they see this. Oh hey guys, how's it going? That's right, the Crusader is finally back. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I always say that. I have been busy, been working on other things, been learning a lot about AI. And well, why don't I just go ahead and show you a little example, give you guys a little taste of what I'm talking about. So, as you can see, I'm starting to get the hang of it. But you guys didn't come here for that. You guys came here for some content, some knowledge that the Crusader has been known to give out. So, without further ado, I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes of today's video. It's going to be how to get CASHAPP working with a credit profile. I know a lot of you guys out there have been having some issues with CASHAPP. Maybe, I don't know, they're getting shut down. Well, don't worry. The Crusader's got your back because I'm going to tell you how to go ahead and get around all that, if you know what I mean. First thing I got to say, though, is this video is for entertainment/education purposes only. None of it's a call to action, just for fun, entertainment, education. Don't actually attempt this. So now that that's been said, I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with the knowledge. First thing that is very important when it comes to CASHAPP is what people put in the comment section when they send you money. If you put things like, thanks for the trade lines, or thanks for the credit repair, easy money, all that kind of stuff will get your CASHAPP shut down faster than you can say boo. All right? Because the CASHAPP people, they don't want you doing that kind of stuff. I mean, it's easy. I'm gonna say one thing. It's easier to get credit card processing and payment processing for porno than it is credit repair. So it's like, that's one of those things that just nobody wants to do the processing for it, including CASHAPP. So you need to avoid doing that. Now, if your CASHAPP got shut down and you're trying to open up a new one, I'm going to give you guys some tips. First thing, you need to have all new stuff. You need a new phone too. That is imperative. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description, like I always do. See this phone right here from Trac phone? It's only $39. You can get it off Amazon. Super easy. The plan's only $10 a month. I mean, it's like, how much easier can it be? That is going to be key. You need to have a new cell phone that's preferably upgraded, because some of the older cell phones that came out years ago, they're not able to update to CASHAPP's new version. So you got to get a new phone anyway in order to keep using it. So I suggest getting this phone right here. It's only $39 off Amazon. All right. You got to get a new phone, and you got to sign up with a credit profile that A, hasn't already been banned, and B, the credit profile has got to have public records on point. And it also has to have a credit profile, because they're going to check that when they go to validate you. One of the biggest things that people are running into is they sign up for CASHAPP and then they want you to send in all sorts of documents, and it's like, nobody wants to do that. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason they're doing that is because they can't validate you through public records and through your credit profile. So what you're going to need to do is have at least one trade line on your credit profile before you try to get a CASHAPP. And then also, which is almost more important, is you need to make sure your public records are on point. You got to have all that stuff entered in. I've got workshops that show you how to do this stuff, but you can't skimp out on that. And another thing that you need to know is that it may take some time. The newer a CASHAPP is, the system, they don't like new CASHAPPs. They like old CASHAPPs that haven't run into any problems, if you know what I mean. So what you need to do is if you get a CASHAPP and it goes in and it says they can't validate you and they want you to send in documents, just wait, just hold up, wait for things to circulate, and then try again in a couple months. Because I've seen CASHAPPs just open up as the information gets spread around in public records. They go to verify you and then boom, it's there where it wasn't before. So the two things that are the most important, well, the three things that are most important are A, you need to make sure you have a fresh phone. If you try to open up a Cash App with a phone that has been used and got shut down, that phone is now contaminated. You cannot use that phone again for Cash App. So you might as well just throw it away. All right, you need a new phone, new device. And you're gonna need to make sure your public records are in order, and you're gonna need to make sure that you have a credit profile with at least one authorized user trade line on it. And preferably a credit profile that's not brand spanking new, like a couple months old. It's gonna take time. They're slow, everything's getting slowed down. Another thing I'd like to mention is it seems that Google is now asking for a phone number when you try to make a Google account. So that's another reason why you got to get a phone number. It can't be voice over IP. It's got to be an actual service. Like I said before, I'll leave a link in the description. Get that Trac phone. It's only $39, $10 a month, and you should be rocking and rolling. If anything happens to it, it's not that big of a deal because it didn't cost that much. Now, just so you guys know, it's been a while since I made a video, and the Crusader is due to give you guys some promotional stuff and slashing prices down at the Crusader Cave. So from now until Halloween, everything is going to be 20% off the entire Crusader Cave. And not only can you get the workshops that still work, that are still relevant, you can also get cool t-shirts like this one for Halloween. So it doesn't hurt. Check out the Crusader Cave. And if you're cheap ass, you don't want to spend any money, no problem. Check out all my previous videos because there's tons of free information there. So with that being said, I gotta get going. I gotta finish decorating this place for Halloween, and I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Crusader out.
For hundreds of more information-packed videos, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you're looking to take your knowledge to the next level, explore my workshops at thecrusadercave.com. I offer entertainment workshops on CPNs, public records, how to get cars, apartments. Hell, I've even got a workshop that shows you how to reassign zombie debt, and so much more. So don't forget to check out thecrusadercave.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Crusader out.